Imagine an emperor who took power at 14, ruled through chaos and redefined madness in ancient Rome. His name was Elagabalus, and his reign was one of the most outrageous in Roman history. Today we'll uncover the bizarre life of this forgotten emperor, whose excesses shocked even the most scandalous Romans. Elagabalus was thrust into power as a teenager, and with it came control over one of the most powerful empires in history. But power, combined with youthful inexperience, quickly led to disaster. Elagabalus surrounded himself with luxury and indulgence, but it wasn't his love of wealth that made him infamous. It was his bizarre and dangerous behavior that set him apart. Elagabalus seemed to delight in breaking every social norm. He filled influential positions in his government, not based on merit or wisdom, but based on one unusual criterion: the size of a man's genitals. In a government that once prided itself on Roman dignity, this was beyond scandalous. His twisted behavior didn't stop there. Elagabalus treated women with astonishing cruelty. He would chain women to chariots, forcing them to pull him around as he whipped them like horses. As for his personal life, Elagabalus took things even further by dressing as a woman himself, working in taverns and brothels and prostituting himself openly, an act that shocked even his own decadent society. One of the most terrifying moments of his reign occurred during the gladiator games. Elagabalus unleashed poisonous snakes into the audience, watching with amusement as the spectators panicked, many falling victim to venomous bites. If that wasn't enough, he hosted exclusive feasts where guests were chosen based solely on their physical characteristics, bald, short, or overweight, because for Elagabalus, cruelty was often served with a touch of absurdity. Even when attempting to be generous, Elagabalus found a way to create chaos. He would stand atop a tower and throw handfuls of gold coins to the crowds below, not out of charity, but for his own amusement. He took great pleasure in watching the desperate scramble of the poor, fighting over the wealth as if they were animals. But all reigns, even the most outrageous, come to an end. By the age of 18, Elagabalus had pushed Rome too far. His cruelty and excesses alienated the people, the Senate, and even his own family. In a shocking twist, his grandmother, Julia Maesa, had him assassinated. The boy emperor was beheaded and his body was tossed into the Tiber River. A brutal end for a ruler who had brought Rome to the brink. Elagabalus remains one of the most fascinating and disturbing figures of Roman history. His short reign may have been filled with scandal, but it serves as a stark reminder that unchecked power in the hands of the unprepared can lead to absolute chaos.